Hey guys, welcome to a new video. It's early morning. Um, Let me see. It's about seven something in the morning right now. Um, I'm having my tea. This is just green tea. I do like matcha. I just don't have any right now. Um, Otherwise, yeah, just plain regular green tea works for me, and just plain black coffee. Ah, I'm an early bird and it's early in the morning and it happens to be the time right now when I have some privacy. So I'm able to film right now. Um, so let's do that. Um, the topic I wanted to discuss today is, you know, uh, as you probably saw in the thumbnail, borderline and emotional dysregulation. It's a huge topic. um, I will just do my best to share my experience with it. um, it's all that I'm doing here, um, trying to feel less alone in my struggles and trying, hopefully, to make someone else feel less alone in their struggles. um, as I had mentioned before, and maybe you already know, personality disorders like mine, like borderline, are a result of trauma. Uh, what that means is that I wasn't born with this. Um, it means that something really bad had to happen to me uh, in order for my brain to try to protect me and uh, react this way. And yes, there were several very painful events in my life that are the cause of my borderline. You know, the thing is, I have it. I have it. And now, as an adult, it's my responsibility to deal with this. Is it fair? No, it's not fair. Let me tell you, I struggle a lot with this concept, and my therapist knows it. Life is not fair sometimes. Do I deserve this? No, no one. No one deserves this. Ah, is it my responsibility right now to cope with this in the best way possible? Yes, it is. Is it my responsibility um, to do the hard work, to go to therapy, uh, to get my meds when I can? Um, as I mentioned, there is no medication for borderline personality disorder. It just helps you, you know, to curb the symptoms and to be able to do the actual work. That the actual work is therapy. Yes, so that is my responsibility, and that's why I want to share these things. Um, um, like, to let you know that it's not hopeless. It's hard. It's hard. Believe me, I know. I'm going through it. I'm going through a lot in life, and it's very hard. And my emotions are all over the place, and we're going to get into that very soon. But the thing is that if there is something that you can take from this video, just because something has been the same way for very long, believe me, maybe years, years and years. I was undiagnosed. I didn't know what was wrong with me until two different psychiatrists in two different countries, because I'm an immigrant, in Europe, from South America. Until um, I was diagnosed. I didn't know what was quote unquote wrong with me. And um, I've heard I've heard this as an insult, and I'm very sorry for people who actually had this other disorder. I was colloquially and as a way to insult me called bipolar, and it hurt. I didn't know what was wrong with me. Borderline, which is the disorder that I have, is a personality disorder, while bipolar is a mood disorder. They are different. There is actually medication for bipolar. As I told you, there is no medication for borderline that will just magically cure you. Not that medication for bipolar magically cures you. There is no such thing of a magic cure when it comes to mental health. But anyway, I am getting there. I'm getting to the point I want to make. Uh, Quote unquote bipolar. You know what it means? You change uh, mood rapidly. In my case, within the same day, several times. And all of my emotions feel very, very intense. All of them. You know, the good feels really good, and the bad feels really bad. And I've been told that by people close to me, particularly romantic partners. I was married for several years, and I was told that, when I am in a quote unquote good mood, it feels like heaven. Because I'm actually a very, uh, I hesitate to say this, but it's true. I'm a very caring person. By nature, I'm a very loving person. I, I'm also a people pleaser. I just want you to feel good. I want to do everything in my power to make you feel good. When I'm bad, quote unquote bad, I cry a lot. I cry like the world is ending, like there is no tomorrow. And there may not be tomorrow, but that's not the point. I feel desperately hopeless, hurt. I yell. I lock myself in the room in the darkness, literally, with a pillow over my head. The bad is bad. And that is kind of how it feels. The Katy Perry song Hot and Cold? Well, it's kind of like that. Like you're hot in one moment and you're cold in the next moment. I wish it was different. I think it's also a bit tied to the black and white thinking video that I made before. You kind of see the world in black and white. So that hot and cold, good and bad, is kind of tied to that. It also kind of um, it's also kind of a lens in the way of how I see myself. I'm either good or bad. Nothing in the middle. The thing is that I actually struggle to see the good in me, you know? And I know there is good in me. I know it in a theoretical basis. I know it because people tell me so also. Um, I'm actually a teacher by profession. My students, my students did love me, and their parents told me so. They just never knew my struggles. I I kept them all private for a reason, you know. It's not the place to show these struggles. But it means that there is good in me. Can I see it? No, not at this point. Um, I know some of you may relate, and that's why I'm sharing this. Um, uh, if you have also borderline personality disorder and you go through these very intense mood swings, if people colloquially call you quote unquote bipolar because they don't know better, just know that you're not alone. Okay? That's basically my goal with this video, with these videos generally. Uh, Knowing how hard it is for me to feel myself and to talk, to hear my voice and my accent, to see myself with the other body image issues that I have. Mm, I do it anyway because I decided that, yeah, it's worth it. Because I know if there is one person out there who is willing to learn, one person out there who can identify with what I say, yeah, it's worth it. So this is it for now, and this is my reminder. If you need help, mental health wise, please try to get it. I know, believe me, I know it's not always accessible. I know I'm very fortunate and I'm very thankful mm, to my therapist. I know sometimes you don't have access to it. Please hang on. Uh, if you can get help, do get it because you deserve it. Hang in there. And thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with me. See you in the next one. Bye.